Hello, welcome to Dawnxisoul393. Life wisdom, thoughts and stories behind our painting, hints of the goddess. Part 2, the observation. Watson once asked Holmes, why is it that, although we are inseparable, you are the first to understand the truth of the case every time? Holmes smiled and replied, because I have been observing. Watson asked defiantly, did I not observe? Holmes immediately asked, then, the stairs outside the door you also walked every day, right? How many steps are there in total? Watson was speechless. Holmes said, it's 17 steps. You just saw but did not really observe. Observe with the heart in order to observe the subtle until insight. Observation with the eyes, insight with the heart. The point is in action. What is needed is the power of seeing the big with the small. Observation with different senses or behavior in a specific space by watching the phenomena and movement of things. Investigation, a comprehensive, all-round, multi-angle study, and our original experience and knowledge to compare and make a judgment. The more thorough the observation, the more the source of emotion is stimulated, and the more the inner content and meaning can be discovered, thus gaining insight into its essence. The art of observation focuses on the need to see what others do not see, to discover what should be there but is missing, and to see what is truly important and crucial. It is also important to use some methods of observation. We now use the 4 W's, who, when, where, what, to help us analyze our painting hints of the goddess. A. Who is the main character in the painting? A beautiful goddess. Look more closely. Are there any objects in the painting? Yes, in this quiet place, 2 golden koi fishes gently swing around the goddess, their bodies soft as clouds. Is there any other information about the goddess? This goddess looks like an Asian goddess, very young, less than 30 years old. How tall is she? Judging by the size of her face and the ratio of normal human height, she should be of a normal height, maybe slightly taller. How much does she weigh? We can tell from the goddess' head, leg, and shoulders that she should be of normal weight and slightly thin. She has beautiful upward flowing long hair. The goddess is embellished with a lotus flower ornament on the left side of her forehead. She is a lotus goddess. B. When the lotus goddess dress tells us that the weather is hot. According to the material and color of the fabric of the lotus goddess dress, it may be in midsummer. See where. Let's analyze the location. Where is the lotus goddess? We can see that this is in the lotus pool. The lingering energy is ripping between the water and the air. The twinkling magic dust is floating, pearl white, warm red, golden, water green. This is a quiet and magnificent space and moment. D. What happened to the painting? A beautiful lotus goddess in the lotus pool, immersed in her deep meditation. She exudes elegant, compassionate, and gentle light. With her lips slightly open and her eyelids gently falling, the lotus goddess is listening carefully in her heart, observing and perceiving the world. The lotus goddess of tranquility sends us a message with her heart, telling us to observe and listen, not to be confused by the illusion in front of us, but to rely on our wisdom to think and discover the deep meaning of everything we encounter. When we want to make a big decision, don't be rash. Do the full investigation to get advice from our trusted friends. If the challenge is beyond our ability, start with simplicity. If possible, ask for help. Watch, listen, think, and act wisely. Sweet koi fishes also bring joy and smiles to all of us. Koi fishes sprinkle golden lights on everything we meet and everyone we meet. No matter where we go, let the pressure and tension leave us. Koi fishes remind us to spend more time in nature, breathing fresh air, looking at the ripples on the water, and soothing our tired souls. When we have the ability to see the beauty of everything and the beauty of every place, we have the wisdom and healing ability to accept ourselves and others, love ourselves and others, and the magic power to create a happy life. The more closely we observe, the more obvious our insight will be, and the more we can discover the deep meaning of things. This is the power of observation and insight.